A Sioux Falls woman is proving that it's never too late to start something new. Julie Dent calls herself a self-created artist, and she's done some amazing work. Eric Thorstensen introduces us to Julie this week, Someone You Should Know.
What I do is I just start, and what emerges is whatever it wants to be, like this patriotic piece here.
Julie Dent's first career was in utensil sales when she lived in the Twin Cities.
I was very successful with sales, which surprised me, and so it ended up being my job for about 35 years until I moved here.
After retiring, Julie moved to Sioux Falls during the pandemic in 2020 to be closer to her mom, who lives in her hometown of Platte, and then a new career began.
Well, I started painting, and when I would be at my mother's, we both would paint together, and so then I got brave and I went to a gallery and showed them my work, and they were very accepting. They said, sure, you can join the gallery. I couldn't imagine sitting and watching TV all the time. I like to read, but my art seems to just consume. I think I live to make things.
She never thought this would happen in her 60s. Some of her work is on display at the Serendipity Studio in downtown Sioux Falls.
That pickup in the blizzard, that was in South Dakota magazine, and they just called me up and asked if they could use my photo. Dignity always inspires me. I've done a lot of pictures of her. I constantly am creating new work. A lot of artists have work that they've built up through the years that they display and when they have a show, but my work has all come from the last probably 3 years.
Watercolor painting and nature weavings are two of her favorites, but Julie says she loves to learn new mediums. A lot of it has a nature theme for good reason.
My dad was a game warden, and so we were always going with him and enjoying nature. You know, hunting and pheasants and everything were a big part of our life. You know, opening pheasant was like a holiday, you know, bigger than Christmas.
Julie says besides creating her art, she'll keep learning as well.
I'll never quit learning. I recently took a class in abstract. I've taken a class with portraits. So I just like to try different mediums, and unfortunately I usually like them all. Yeah, I never considered that I could be doing it and full time. I have my art now in 3 galleries. I'm definitely a prairie girl.
In Sioux Falls, Eric Thorstensen, Dakota News Now.
Besides Sioux Falls, Julie also has her work in galleries in Mitchell and Geddes. She also teaches art classes as well. As always, if there's something you think we should all know, please email a new nomination to news@dakotanewsnow.com.